Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Zachary Dickinson here. Hope it all has been a wonderful weekend and a wonderful and blessed start to another wonderful week. I hope everyone is enjoying Memorial Day. If there's no Memorial Day where you live, then hope you're enjoying a regular old Monday, as whenever this comes out. And so today will be a shorter video than most Mondays, but it is because what we're talking about the new DC universe. James Gunn and Peter Safran led co-CEOs, and we're going to be limiting towards only the projects that have come out so far, which includes three, and only two of which I have watched. This is coming through at about just over 2 years since the projects first started. We started off with the Creature Commandos, then we went into Superman, and then we did Peacemaker. And so I have not watched either season of Peacemaker, so I won't really talk much about it. But how is the new DCU, and how is the start to it? Is it good or is it bad? It's so far a really good start. And James Gunn is establishing how he wants his universe to be. The Creature Commandos, most of it is back and forth. By that I mean it occurs in a foreign nation. However, a large portion of the show takes place over the course of many different years as we see all of the different commandos go through their different origin stories. Seeing Frankenstein and his bride, GI Robot story, the rat story or whatever he's called. Um the We also have Dr. Phosphorus's whole entire story, the Sea Woman as well. I don't remember all the names. And many more. And so each individual episode focuses on an individual origin story, which is something that I haven't heard, don't that we don't really see too much of, and it's something that I really love. And I hope that Creature Commandos season 2 keeps up with it while maintaining season one's remaining characters that are still there, because of course some did in fact die, but some will be there in season two, just in different forms. Okay, and so now there is Superman, a movie that came out almost 1 year ago in July. This was a very different Superman movie than we've ever seen before. We had the Fortress of Solitude. We had Superman. The major arc that took place was the altering, or well, just footage that Lex Luthor showed that has Kal-El's parents, Jor-El and I forget his mother's name, but Jor-El and Kal's mother from Krypton, saying that his true mission and true purpose is to conquer the Earth, but he doesn't want to conquer the Earth, and so this is all a battle between Lex Luthor, who has just a grudge and pettiness towards Superman, just for being Superman and just for the fact that he wants to save the day and he doesn't believe that a regular person or just an alien would want to do that without some ulterior motive in any way, shape, or form. One notable thing is we don't see Lex Luthor interact with Clark Kent pretty much at all in this movie, which I hope to see in future films, because the Clark Kent and Lex Luthor whole relationship is a very funny one in and of itself when it is in fact adapted, because he hates Superman, but most of the time he loves Clark Kent. It's always funny. We then also see the full Daily Planet roster pretty much. We see a Cat Grant, we see Perry White, we see Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen and others that I don't even recognize all that well. We see pretty much for the first time in a very long time that Daily Planet has a major focus in and of itself. This is a Superman movie, but we're also actively showing that this is a world where we acknowledge that Superman isn't the only hero, and so that there are others around him. Though he is the main hero of the film, there are others around him that can and will help him out. We got Mr. Terrific, best Mr. Terrific I have ever seen. We have Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, perfect portrayal of Guy Gardner. Hawk Girl, wonderful. She is just about perfect as well. We also have, I believe he's Metamorpho as well. A Martian daughter. Uh, and we also have Pocket Dimension. We have like the Zorro clone or whatever of Superman, which is always funny because the face is revealed, and you would think he would try to find out whose face that is, and not and all that. So I mean that's one little like nitpicky thing. We have the engineer as well, Lex Luthor. I feel like I'm missing someone. But overall, and oh yeah, it's just a lot of clones of Superman. Um, but overall, the Superman film was a wonderful starting point and way to start off the universe. It is the pretty much first Superman movie, since only the Man of Steel is the one to compare it to, where it's in a universe where, but we don't try to make the audience feel dumb. What do I mean? I mean is that since it's in a universe that we know our other heroes are in, we still have other heroes and we still acknowledge that Superman isn't alone. What most comic book films of solo films do is, since it's a solo movie, the superhero must be the only superhero in the film, which is so idiotic and so dumb, especially with films taking place in Marvel in the MCU New York, just in New York. Period. That's the main issue right there. So it doesn't make us feel dumb. Also, the way the film looks very unique, and I love seeing the work of James Gunn and the team all throughout they did filming, because they did filming. The Fortress of Solitude was mostly not really too much CGI because they went and filmed it where there was ice. And I'm pretty sure they filmed the small bits of Smallville, Kansas, in Kansas. Most of where this was filmed, they filmed it pretty accurately and didn't use too much big scale CGI effects to make up for the buildings or whatever that they couldn't make. Whatever, and even Crypto the dog wasn't CGI. Like, he was only partially CGI to make himself look exactly white, but there was an actual dog. Pretty sure that it was based off of or was just a dog or mimicking dog movements. And so that I also loved as well. This also isn't an origin story. It's an origin story, but not truly an origin story. What do I mean? It is an origin story for Superman, but we're not starting at the true beginning. We're not rehashing his whole Pod coming in as a comet. We're not rehashing the whole big story of Kal-El, Jor-El, and all that at Krypton to this. We're not rehashing anything real big. We know Superman came to Earth. He lived in Kansas. He's now in Metropolis as a reporter. He's dating Lois Lane. She knows that he is Superman. Superman's been around for 3 years. Boom. Literally, and also, this is a world where metahumans and superheroes have been around for a few hundred years, which is another key thing. Because a lot of the universes like to make it to where superheroes first started to come out when the universe started, which is very dumb because there are other stories in other centuries of these different movies and characters to come about. Like, sometimes they literally time travel to the 1500s or 18 or 16 or 17 or 1900s. They travel all over, and some characters are literally from ancient Egypt. So I very much love that as well. I did not watch Peacemaker, not because I wasn't interested, just because I just didn't watch Peacemaker. That there's no rhyme or reason. There's just I didn't watch it. That's literally just about it. And so, that is how is the DCU so far. Next week's video will be a breakdown of every DCU project already come out, about to come out, in development, possibly in development and rumored as well, and what I think about the possible overall vision from what we know, what is confirmed, not confirmed, and rumored overall, in both also known and unknown. And for the ones that aren't fully known, I'll give some thoughts on some of the writers and directors. So, without any further ado, I thank you all for watching. Hope you stayed all for the entirety of this short and quick video. I thank you. Please like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Comment below something about the new DCU and what do you think about the projects so far that have already come out. Now, goodbye and God bless you all. I'll see you in the next one.